Shalom, shalom. Out here again. We're live. Just want to make sure everything is working. With this timer. It seems to be working. For some reason the timer's not on. But okay, let's go ahead forward. This is Deuteronomy 10 and verse 15. It says, "Only Yahweh had a delight in thy fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day." So we know that the Most High chose the Israelites above all people. But amongst the Israelites, there is a chosen. Okay, you have the chosen amongst the nations, and then amongst them, you have another chosen. "Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart, and be no more stiff-necked. For Yahweh your power is the Most High. The power is the power of mighty, and a terrible, which regardeth not persons, nor taketh reward. He doth execute the judgment of the fatherless and widow, and loveth the stranger, in giving him food and raiment." Now, we know that stranger's talking about an Israelite foreigner, but when it comes to circumcising your heart, that's what the Most High is looking for. That's why it says the sacrifice of the Most High is a broken heart and a contrite spirit. It's about your spirit first and foremost. That's what the Most High is dealing with. Just because you're a physical Israelite and you're physically circumcised, that doesn't mean much. The fact that you are circumcised in the heart and that you're in the right spirit, that means a lot. That's why the scripture says that obedience is better than sacrifice. He didn't put the sacrifice there for you to just continue to do wickedness and not want to improve and learn from your mistakes. He put that there to give you a grace period to learn to do better. This is Romans 2 and verse 25. And it reads, "For circumcision verily profiteth, if thou keep the law. But if thou be a breaker of the law, thy circumcision is made uncircumcision." And guess what? We all broke the law. All of us break the law all the time because we're not perfect. Therefore, what is circumcision? Okay, it's nothing to boast in. You got Israelite groups boasting that they keep the laws, they keep the commandments, and then they're getting lineups, which is a simple thing not to do. It says, "Therefore, if the uncircumcision keep the righteousness of the law, shall not his uncircumcision be counted for circumcision?" Right. If those that are uncircumcised keep the righteousness of the law, shall not his uncircumcision be counted for circumcision? And shall not uncircumcision, which is by nature, if it fulfilled the law, judge thee, who by the letter and circumcision does transgress the law. For he is not a Jew, which is one outwardly, neither is that circumcision which is outward in the flesh, but he is a Jew, which is one inwardly. And circumcision is that of the heart, in the spirit, and not in the letter, whose praise is not of men, but of the Most High. So it's not about being a physical Israelite. You guys, oh, we go to camps, need to get together. Listen, man. All the camps are not circumcised in the heart. All the camps are not Israelites inwardly, but outwardly they are. You see? And there's a difference. We're not getting together with Israelites that are of the flesh, that are of the world. We're getting together with Israelites that are of the spirit. Israelites that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is dealing with. If Yahweh Shem Yahushai is not dealing with them, why would we get together with them? Don't you know that the scriptures say, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished? Why would we want to be hand in hand with somebody who's teaching that you don't worship Yahushai? Who's teaching that Edomites can make it? Who's teaching that the mark is sleeping with Edomite women? These are all damnable heresies, man. And those are doctrines of the wicked. Why would we get together with that? Not every Israelite is an Israelite. Not just because they have a garment on and because their bloodline actually goes back to the nation of Israel means that they're Israelites. Okay? Yes, they're Israelites physically, but it's more important to be an Israelite spiritually. But a prerequisite to that is you have to be a physical Israelite. But to be a spiritual Israelite is what makes the Most High accept you. Let me get Jeremiah 2 and verse 21. It's Jeremiah 2 and verse 21. And it reads, start at verse 20. For of old time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou sayest, I will not transgress, when upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot. Speaking to the Israelites, okay? Yet I have planted thee a noble vine, holy, a right seed. How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me? All right, you have to understand, these Israelites have turned into strange vines. They've turned into spiritual heathens. You see? This is why we don't deal with all of Israel. We're not here to deliver. We're not here to preach to all of Israel or to wake up all of Israel. We're here to wake up the elect, the ones who are turning from their ways to be actual spiritual Israelites, to circumcise their hearts. Okay? But you got a lot of Israelites out there that are